Hey, what's up, folks? Mike from Gobba Barbecue. Today doing some Plowboy beef ribs on the Weber kettle with the slow and sear. Got my hold some of Bovine Bold. Haven't tried this before, so gonna go ahead and give this one a shot. Smells outstanding. It's got the usual stuff in it: garlic, salt, pepper, onion, paprika. This has some brown sugar and some molasses and stuff in that, but it smells great. So let's check it. Let's see how it is. Let me show you what the setup here, and we'll be right back. All right, here's the rack of beef ribs. I already got it set up, or seasoned up, I should say. Didn't need to see me doing that, but you can see the colors that the rub provides. So that's that nice looking rack of beef ribs from Costco. Got the kettle going here. It's was dialed in at 260, but I've been lifting the lid a couple times. Got some Weber briquettes on there and some smoky chips, multi-flavored oak, hickory, and apple. So let me get the rack of ribs on. Take this lid back off. Here we go. Gonna do this low and slow today. So I'm gonna get this dialed in, get the lid on, get it dialed in at 260 how it was, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, it's been a little over an hour. Let's see how we're doing. It's you guys can pick that up, a little under 300. Going a little hotter than I wanted to do, but due to time, I kind of opened up the dampers a little more. Anywho, that's what it looks like at the 1 hour mark. Not too shabby. Sweet, close that back up. And we'll be back in a little while, probably another hour or two. Hey, what's up? Have you guys seen one of these before? Do you know what it is? This is an iron steak brander. These are my initials, and yesterday I did a video. I cooked a prime ribeye on the kettle here, and I branded my initials in the meat while I was cooking, and it turned out awesome. My wife got this for me off of Etsy. Little mom and pop shop out of Texas make it out of their house, I think, or on their ranch. So if you want to find out more about it, just do a search on my channel for my steak branding video, and I have a link to where it was purchased on Etsy from. So yeah, it's a fun little toy. Allows you to put your initials or whatever you want. You can have these customized to whatever, brand it in your meat, and then you present it to your guests or whatever. It's pretty cool. Anyways, just thought I'd share because it's a fun little thing. So whatever. All right, we're a little past the 3 hour mark, so I'm going to take a look at these guys and see how we're doing. Temp's been holding steady at about 260, 270. Oh, that looks real nice. Definitely not done yet. No bend, but you see that color? That looks good. Still plenty of water in there, at least half. So let's get this covered back up, and yeah, that's got a really nice looking color. Let's do the paprika. All right, see you guys in a little bit. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do before I go is give it another little spritz. This is just water. It's usually all I use. We get this into a spray. There we go. There she is. I'll be back. Alright guys, so we're about the 3.5 hour mark. It's about 4:30 my time, so I want to get this thing done sooner than later. So I just opened up the bottom vent, almost pretty much all the way, top vent all the way. It's rising up to about 360 or 300 right now. It's 290. Was it about 265? So what I'm going to attempt to do is let this get to a bit closer to 350 or so. Let it be on here for another half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how it goes. And then I'm going to move it over to the hot side right over the coals and just kind of sear it up and give it a little bark, hopefully. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it turns out though. All right, just gonna do a little rotation here. Starting to get a little pullback. Slight more bend, but we still got a ways to go. Just gonna rotate that. Oh, cool. Looks good. Seems like it's cooking even. I don't think you have to rotate it with this low and sear, but still learning it. Give it a spritz. Oh, spritzy, spritzy. Keep these bastards looking nice. Let me get. You guys see that? That looks so good already. I can't wait. All right. Shall be back. Yeah, look at that pullback. Was it looking nice? I don't think I said earlier, but I did leave the membrane on. I usually do, unless because it really helps out if you're hanging these things. I do a lot of rib hanging in the pit barrel. So these are done. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. Gonna let it rest for a few minutes. Let me get you in for a closer look. Hang on. All right, here's that closer look. Man, you know this is gonna be good. This rub, it said 4-time, what was it, Royal World Champion. Yeah, it looks good. Can't wait to dive into these things. I temp probed it just a minute ago, and I was getting a couple readings of 207, 211. So this is gonna be good. Let me set this camera up, and then I'm gonna cut into it and see how it turns out. Hang on a sec. All right, this is a pretty good shot. There we go. Let me zoom in for you real quick. Yeah, that's good looking bark. No sauce on this, as you saw. Just the Bovine Bold Plowboys. 4-time American Royal World Champ. That's what I was saying earlier. I couldn't quite remember it, but yeah. So you know it's got to be good. Anywho, let's cut into this. See how it turned out. Ooh, easy slice right down there. What's that? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Smoke ring, top and bottom. That's nice. Look at that. That is nice. Yeah. All right. Oh, this smells so good. You can smell the brown sugar that caramelized on it. And some other things. All right. Here we go. Here's our sample. Moment of truth. Oh, damn. That is good. Look at that bite mark. A little bit of a resistance. It's not falling off the bone, but it's right where it's pretty damn perfect, to be honest. Man, I totally understand why this is a 4-time world champion winner. This has probably got to be one of the best beef ribs I've cooked. No joke. It's done perfectly. Most of the fat's rendered down. And just that seasoning, oh my. That would be good on pork shoulders. It would be excellent on pork. I'm going to do that. Stay tuned for a video on that. All right, folks. Well, thanks again. Appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Boom. Hey guys, man, I just had to come back and say, I just ate half that rack, and that is like the best beef ribs I've ever cooked. Flavor-wise, outstanding, best ever. Cooked the way it's cooked, with all the fat rendered down, best ever. I've always had a challenge getting all that beef or the fat rendered down in beef ribs, and I nailed it on this one, man. So that's all due to the slow and sear. That and that freaking Plowboys. Oh my gosh, that is my new favorite beef seasoning. I gotta say, get some of that if you haven't tried it already. That Bovine Bold, it's like the caramel. You can taste the brown sugar that caramelized. It's salty. It tastes highly salty, but in a great way, the way it should be. So kudos to them. Man, I'm gonna go back and pound some more of those ribs. All right, guys, see you next time.